And welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
Hey folks, I'm Curtis Dvorak and I'm not at the course.
You're not. You had to come back.
I
had to come back for a day, but then we're going out tomorrow, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Live
it is
out
one
there.
of the biggest tournaments of the year on the PGA Tour.
That's right, live out there. Thanks to Buick and GMC for bringing us out there. But yeah, I was out there this morning, and the clubhouse and the course and everything is looking
pristine,
perfect.
Yeah, the players raving about it. I saw there were some comments about how difficult it is. It's kind of a risk-reward course.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's the clubhouse, and panning over to 18. The grounds crew was still out there. This was 7:15 this morning.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they got to get everything ready to go.
GMJ, they're getting everything set there. But no, the course is in the best shape it's ever been. The new greens and the grass they put down, it's going to look completely different than years past, and the players are raving about that. But some of the players are whining a little bit about a couple of the changes. But I'm like, really? Jordan Spieth, he was there.
He's out there. Jordan Spieth, how old is he? What is he, like 24? He's won how many majors? I think 3, 2 Masters and a U.S. Open.
He's decent.
He's all right. He's not too bad. He's a guy to watch over the weekend because he could be, they say, the next Tiger Woods. The guy can putt. Yeah. That's what it really takes, you know.
This is him this morning.
Putting.
I was trying to get some tips there. Yeah, he's just out there practicing. He actually is on the course probably right now as we speak. I got to pull up the tee times. You can check those. But he was getting ready. A bunch of the guys getting set. The tournament started at like 7:20 or something like that. Jason Day also out there getting ready. The cool thing about this is the players is run by the tour, so the tour gets to make the groups. They get to decide who's going to play.
Groups, yeah, because you get some of the guys of like mind or who play the same way, who
just big names.
Just big names. So Phil Mickelson is usually in a big group, maybe with like Jordan Spieth.
Yeah, they put some huge groups together, which is why when I was heading back this way, up Butler, the cars were lining up to get out there.
Yeah,
but,
and it's going to be nice weather too. And
one of the cool things I showed you yesterday was out at 12. The 12th hole is the one some of the players are whining about. But the coolest part of it, the new 12th hole, Tacos on 12 is there, but the Publix grandstands.
Yes.
We got Chef Tony here, of course.
Publix is getting in on the action. See, this is why we should have taken the show out there today so we could cook on the course.
Oh, you know what? That would have been great. We could have joined Chef James out there. He's been out there since about 6 o'clock this morning getting our stand ready, getting some samples out there. So we'll be out there through Sunday. We got a little bit of a theme each day, but we're ready for it. I mean, it looked beautiful when we took a walk around it a couple of weeks ago. He sent me some pictures from it this morning as the sun was rising. He's ready. He's ready for people to come in there and see him and see what's going on.
It's the new hot spot.
You can meet Chef James, and guaranteed he'll probably have a Red Bull in his hand.
But potentially, if not a 5-hour energy.
Yes, you know either one of the other or both.
Well, when you get up that early, you got to have something. That's
true. Between him and the grounds crew, they're good to go.
Well, the Players Tournament is not the only thing going on this weekend, obviously.
Lots of good stuff going on, including a guy who's sitting over there to our right who's a kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Back in town, and he's soon going to be on our network coming up this fall.
I sure am.
Marlon Wayans.
What's up? How you doing, man?
How you doing?
I'm good, buddy. How you doing?
Check this out. He's got a new show coming up. Check this out.
What's up, people? I'm Marlon. I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, why am I the only one up this early? So I decided to drive over my ex-wife Ashley's house to invite her and the kids to join me.
There it is, Marlon Wayans. Please welcome actor, comedian, Marlon Wayans, First Coast Living. Thank
actor,
you, sir.
Comedian, writer,
director, writer,
caterer. You do it all.
Well, you've been doing it for 24 years now, right?
I didn't feel old till you just said that.
I'm 42, you're 44, we're about the same age.
Yeah, but you look a lot older. Something with white guys in the sun.
Agree to disagree.
Black don't crack unless you smoke it.
Agree to disagree.
That's when it's on.
I think I look pretty young.
Your shirt is very young.
Right?
It's a very, very colorful shirt.
Trying to give me a little sun on my face, you know?
Yeah, it gives you a little...
Get a little color.
Get a little screech. Your shirt's so bright, it makes you talk a little higher. What up, Chef? I feel like coming over there and robbing you for food.
Oh, you can get some of that.
I haven't eaten all morning. I literally want to rob you for food. Good, I'm sorry.
Haven't been able to eat all morning because you're on the plane, right?
Yeah, I try not to eat plain food, especially when there's turbulence.
Yeah.
There was a lot of turbulence. Here's what I do. There you go. Hey, what do you do for turbulence? Here's what I do. Give me 4 shots of Woodbridge on the rocks. And drink as fast as you can. Then you're up there and you're just like...
You don't like flying?
The plane could be upside down. You don't care. That's it.
Are you not a fan of flying? You use the Woodbridge to get over the nerves?
I wouldn't be a fan of flying if I was a bird and had wings. I just don't like... there's something about I'm not supposed to fly. If I could do it myself, maybe. But the fact that a pilot is flying me, I can't go up there, like if he's doing it wrong, I can't be like, yo, give me that, give me the wheel. It's not like a car, it's different. So yeah, I'm a little afraid of flying. Because there's nothing you can do when you're dropping out the sky 35,000 feet. In my head, I'm like, you know what I'll do? I'll take my hoodie and I'll just do this.
That'll slow you down, or an umbrella.
Or I grab the blanket and I will hold it like this all the way down. Like in our head, that happens, but in reality, it just goes straight to the ground.
I always just look, whenever bad turbulence comes, I'm like, all right, cool, this would be a good way to go. It's going to be on the news. You know,
that's not the way I want to go.
I mean, if you go that way, it's going to be pretty instant. You don't have to worry about like suffering.
I want a nice long death. Like, I want a long death. I want to get some weird disease that I got in Brazil from like 9 chicks, and it takes like 70 years to die. Yeah.
9 at the same time?
9 at the same time. So I don't know who it is, so I can't point fingers or blame them all.
You got to bring them all.
Now we all got it, so we all got to be truthful about it. And then we just all, for 70 years, just nice slow death.
And you show up on Maury and there's 9 girls there.
Where?
You show up on Maury Povich and there's 9 women sitting there.
And I'll be like, yes, I am the father. You guys, don't even read the papers. No need for the test. It's mine. Does it have this hair? It's mine. It's mine. I'm pretty sure it's mine.
The new show coming out this fall, Marlon.
A nice family show.
Nice family show based off of actual events in your life, right?
Yeah, it's based off my life as a, can you believe this, an inappropriate dad. I can't. Divorced inappropriate dad.
All right.
I did this thing for People Magazine. They said, well, my kids, it was a Father's Day issue, and they go, what's one word to describe your father? My son looked at my daughter looked at my son, and they looked at me, and they said, inappropriate. And so I was like, that's a great way to do a show. So I'm gonna do a TV show about a very inappropriate dad, because I am. Because, you know, my daughter came home from school, she was getting bullied. I said, she goes, Dad, what do? I said, well, sometimes you gotta choke a chick out.
All right, sometimes that's good advice. I've given that to my nephew before.
You just got to choke them, and you make sure you choke them, bite down your bottom lip, and you choke them.
How do you hold back from going into school and doing that?
I can't hit the kids unless I shrink myself. I would fight a kid because it's my kid.
Well, and you can win.
There's a lot of parents that would fight other kids because that's my kid. You don't touch my kid. So you too young for me, so I'm gonna wait till you get like 18, so I'm gonna wait 15 years, and then we gonna fight.
And you just keep pulling up to their school every time they're leaving, you're just looking at them.
15 years.
Like, I'll see you in 14 more years.
It's like 3 o'clock, but it's like 15 years, me and you.
Freshman year, you're like 4 more years, you're mine.
And by the time they graduate high school, you don't want that because they're all strong and you're all old in your legs. You don't want that.
Well, he's going to have strong legs and a strong voice. You got 2 shows at the Comedy Zone.
Yes, I have a show tonight on Thursday. Come to the Thursday show. It's a lot of fun because it's one show. So I usually go for a little time and you get to hear, I'm a little crazier. So Friday I got 2 shows, that's gonna be crazy. And then Saturday I got 3 shows. So I'm at the Comedy Zone.
Plenty of shows.
Get your tickets now because I got a TV show coming out and I got a movie coming out. My TV show comes out August 16th at 9 and 9:30. So I got 2 shows coming on, same show, Marlon. And then my movie comes on Netflix at August 11th.
You should get a website.
I know.
Should roll this stuff on.
Instead of me just saying all this.
We're gonna get you a pair of tickets.
Put up a car on and help me up. But I got 6 shows while I'm here. So come on down to text comedy to that number.
Text comedy, win some tickets, folks.
We don't win tickets. We don't want to give away nothing free. Y'all buy some tickets. Come support me, damn it. Well, listen, here's the thing. See me now, because I'm going to get bodyguards, and then you ain't going to see me, because I'm going to be hiding behind them like a weirdo.
We'll be back.
If anything's successful, I'm going to get bodyguards.
You got to.